Shine your horn. Is your horn tingling? Let's rub horns. Horns up, horns up, horns up, horns up, horns up. We are Unicorn Podcast.
Hello, you. Hello, Dusters. Welcome to Duster Club. We've got some exciting things to talk about. I think it's getting a little crazy within our project, something from a trading perspective, and we have big news from the overall world of crypto. Some shocking data came out over the last few days that I'm going to share with you that I think bodes very well for the future of crypto, for the future of blockchain. But first, thank you for being here. I appreciate you joining me down here in the basement. Please retweet this, or even better, follow us on YouTube. That is Buttercup land. I'm telling you, we have millions and millions. YouTube is huge. So please go watch at our Unicorn Fart Dust YouTube channel. Subscribe, give it a thumbs up. Let's get the word out about our special and unique project to more and more people. We are the blockchain. We are crypto. We are aligned perfectly with what crypto is supposed to be. Nobody can say that they're more of a people's coin than the coin that you created, the community created. Unicorn Fart Dust. I was an almost boomer, ready to put myself out to pasture, and decided as a little experiment that I'd make a meme coin. I didn't even know you existed, okay? We didn't even know each other. Now we're like best friends, but I create this coin and you make it happen. Nobody can say, nobody, bar none, that they're more of a people's coin than we are. Remember Dave Portnoy? What was that, like 6 months ago in Jail Stool? And he said, I'm the people's coin. We're going to be the people's coin. Well, where did that go, Dave? And I like Dave Portnoy. Nonetheless, we hold that dear to our hearts, right? We've created this together. We will continue to create together. And there's some crazy, interesting things going on with the trading of our token right now. Our foundation, our bedrock is absolutely us, we together, right? The community that is always forging, always there. People get things that go on in their life and they have to step away, but we are always here, always evolving. We're like a powerful nucleus of people in the universe, and we are the unicorn. All right, let's go look at what's going on with trading, because we've got some interesting things that we want to point out. Let's see, we'll go to coin market cap and check on our old friend Unicorn Fart Dust. Still around number 1,000 of all cryptocurrencies that has ever been created in the history of the world. However, if I get out my virtual Crayolas, let's use a different color today. What do you say? What's a good unicorn color for today? My favorite color, orange, is what we will use. Guys, something crazy interesting right here, volume. I'm circling it on your screen right now. In the last 24 hours has been almost 9.6 million US dollars. That represents, as our price has been going up, but still represents a lion's share of our total market cap. Now it gets very, very interesting when you consider, right, that we know, so there's 10 million, right? Almost all of our market cap has been traded in the last 24 hours. We know that the top 250 wallets in UFD control 63%, almost 2/3 of the outstanding beans. But what's even more important is that those holders are diamond-handed, gold-handed. We look at the statistics all the time. They are not selling. So what is happening is this, and I want to give you a visual in case you haven't seen this before. This jug represents all the UFD beans that have ever been created, 999 million. This jug is getting filled up. This is not an accurate representation. Each one of those beans does represent a diamond hove duster, okay? But that level of beans should be much higher, maybe as high as what, 2/3, maybe even a little bit higher when we factor in the people that aren't in the top 250 wallets. So what's critical to think about here, correct me if I'm wrong, but I know I'm right, is that this jug is getting filled with beans. Each bean represents, you're in there. You ain't no buttercup, like our friend Dave Goldstein says. You're a diamond hoof duster. So it's getting filled up with people that are holding. That means all that volume, right? All the equivalent of the entire jug getting traded is getting traded with just a, can you see my hand? With just a small portion of the beans, maybe 25%, maybe a little bit more. Nonetheless, we're talking like the remaining beans that are being traded over and over 3 or 4 times in 24-hour periods. It's very interesting. And don't forget what we talked about yesterday. Volume, which means the amount that's traded, when it goes way up, volume often precedes price. That means if there's super high volume, if it's an asset that's been in a downtrend and then it gets massive volume like we've had, that can oftentimes, right, this is what the technical analysis tell us, lead to a trend change, which in our case, and which in all the crypto with what's been going on, that trend change would be for the positive. That would get us to a bean shortage. We are, maybe, can we officially say we have a bean shortage already? I don't know. We're getting close. We sit down, we've been working on it. Buy, hold, build. You know how it works. And then we go to Valhalla, Valhalla, the Viking heaven. See it? You're in there. I'm shaking you up. All right, guys, let's go look. Community strength. Community strength. Let's talk about community strength. Let's talk about what Maritime had to say. And it was real simple, but real powerful. The unicorn is holding good today, from strength to strength. Bringing communities together brings prosperity together. UFD is the coin, the crypto coin. UFD is the coin crypto has been crying out for. It's here. Unicorn fart dust. And there's a quote down there. I think that's maybe in British pounds. Guys, that's the truth. That was the truth from the very beginning of this project. As I was learning at hyper speed during the first few months, the overwhelming message that we got, and it is still true today. And there's a big reason why we need to remember this, is that we are the project that crypto needs. Crypto needs honesty. Crypto needs integrity, right? That's what Satoshi set it up for, the people. An honest, fair, transparent opportunity. Unfortunately, not all, but let's say several projects of the 24 million that have been created over the last, 13, 14 years, maybe haven't reflected what the original founders of crypto wanted. It sets us apart. We are, you feel fresh, exciting. You are a fresh breath of air into crypto. Right? We do what we say we're going to do. We do it with honesty. We do it with integrity. We even do it with some maturity. I know. I guess I'm the dev. I'm in my basement. This is as Deegan as I get, right? But we're doing it, and we're doing it different. And, I forgot to show you this. I want to give credit where credit is due. What I talked about earlier, hold on here. Yep. All right. With the trading numbers, that actually came from a comment on that post from the Bullion Duster. He said daily UFD volumes are huge and exceed our market cap. Right? We're trading, had been trading, not today because the market cap has gone up a little bit and the volume pulled back just a tiny bit, but the volume is still huge. But as of days like yesterday's, that was the fact. Says, and the majority of our beans are in the hands of diamond and gold hoof dusters, 75% of our top 250 wallets. That means the remaining 25% of beans have 4 times the volume of their market cap. They're like those little Mexican, you know what? Remember that? Do you remember? Most of you probably don't, because a few of you are younger than me. I'm 55 years old. But there were these things when I was growing up called Mexican jumping beans. And they were these little beans that were in these little clear containers, and they would jump, they would hop by themselves. I forgot about that. That's what our remaining number of beans are right now. They're like Mexican jumping beans. Somebody Google it. Maybe I'll show it tomorrow, right? They're getting moved through. They're getting recycled through at a faster and faster rate, because we have gotten to a point where we're starting to see signs, indications. I don't want to speculate too much here, but of a ta-da bean shortage. Remember, here, it says it right here on one of my magic cards, right? Crypto is very simple. Do you realize that? It was set up to be very simple, very understandable. Jack Dorsey said it, very deliberate. That's why Bitcoin has been so successful. We are powerfully simple. Unicorn fart dust. It's real easy. Like I wrote down here months ago on this magic card that we're sharing together right now, with the magic of technology, with the magic of you being here. Enough people buy your coin and hold it, and the price goes up. Now, underlying all of that, right, is a robust, strong community. I believe we've got it. Hey, you know what? Even through the magic of AI, we were in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade yesterday. Let's go take a look at that. Always exciting. You got to love AI. But hey, you know what, guys? There's nothing stopping. And this came from, oh, here we go. Matt Buckazoids. He said, it just happened. And I'm not sharing the right screen, which now I am. And I don't even have Susie turned on this morning. Hold on, guys. There we go. Susie, are you there? Over?
Yes, I was trying to contact you.
Is everything okay? Did I just forget to share the screen, sweetheart?
Oh, you're doing fine. I just wanted to let you know, I don't know if he's still on, but you had Pound of Gold on here, and he just was wanting to say hi.
Oh, cool. That's awesome. Hello, Pound of Gold, good friend of mine from the silver and gold community. All right, guys, it just happened. The world's first unicorn fart dust balloon just glittered its way down the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade route. Rainbow Trail, real sparkles. It's community ethos standing for good attracts goods. Millions of kids screaming. Here we go. Let's take a look at this. Looks like that was made with the help of Sora. Hold on.
High above 6th Avenue, the first ever meme coin that stands, and there it is, floating high. And there it is, floating high above 6th Avenue, the first ever meme coin that stands for good attracts good, making its parade debut in the shape of this adorable pink unicorn with that. And there it is, floating high above 6th Avenue, the first ever meme coin that stands for good attracts good, making its parade debut in the shape.
All right, guys. So there we go, huh? Yeah, maybe Thanksgiving next year. What do you say? We'll have to talk to Macy's and see if we can't make that happen. Fixless had something great to say. The more waves that get sent, the stronger one learns to build the foundation within. UFD. We just get stronger. We buy more. We continue to build. What seemed like the shakeout was really the boot camp to get us launched into a prosperity we can hold. And we talk about that. Oh, isn't it? Uh-oh. Oh, man, I'm forgetting everything. Did I forget to share that? Yes, I did. There we go. Sorry, guys. There's Fixless. Thank you, Susie. Susie's on a little bit of a delay from me. There we go. That's from Fixless. But nonetheless, the message was the most important part. That's beautiful art. However, what I want to say, guys, is that's the deal, right? Remember, anything worth achieving in life, anything that's great that's ever been achieved, including Bitcoin, right? It's hard work. There's difficult times. And that's when that's what's good about that, is that that's when most of your competition gives up. Whether you're building a garage door repair company, whether you're in a relationship, whether you're whatever it is, right? There's going to be hard times. Building a meme coin project. In most of those hard times are when most people give up. We don't give up. We have grit. We have determination. And it's going to be a beautiful day. Now, I want to talk about something very interesting. Many of you know I am a gold and silver. I love gold and silver also. I was in gold and silver for decades before Unicorn Fart Dust came on my scene. But there's something very interesting happening right now in the precious metals market that's just starting to get attention that is very good for the overall crypto market. And that is that Tether, right, the world's biggest crypto company, the issuer of USDT, has become a massive buyer of physical gold. Why does that matter? Here, let's look at some interesting stories that are coming out telling us about what's happening. This came out from Watcher Guru. Just in, USDT issuer Tether becomes the largest independent holder of gold in the world. That's according to the Financial Times, which is the British version of the Wall Street Journal. So Tether now is the largest holder of gold in the world, and that's all has to do with crypto. I'm going to show you and explain to you in 1 second. And we're also going to talk about the reason why that's good for overall crypto. But it's important because of this. Look at this chart. Okay, this shows us the most valuable asset, top assets in the world. Gold is by far the world's most valuable asset. Let me get the crayons out here. At $29 trillion. NVIDIA, okay, NVIDIA is really just a fraction of that, maybe 12, 13%. Apple, Alphabet, Microsoft, okay, a lot of people don't realize gold is by far the most valuable asset in the world. Even look at silver. You know I love silver. Actually, the original Unicorn Fart Dust meme was sitting on top of a couple silver coins. Let me see. I think I had a picture of that. Yeah, hold on here. Let me show this. If you look at that, right, that's our original meme. We do have new IP coming out very soon. Stay tuned. But the original meme, the unicorn is sitting on top of 2 American silver eagle coins. Nonetheless, okay, what Tether is doing, they have a stable coin, XAUT, or RWA, real world asset coin, that is backed by gold. Okay, they've got the USDT stable coin backed by the US dollar, but they also have XAUT, which is a coin that is backed for gold. Each one of those tokens, right, is represented by 1 ounce of gold in a vault in Switzerland. People can then have to worry about having big amounts of gold on them. People can trade gold 24 hours a day, and this is exploding. This is going to bring a lot of new people into the crypto world, and it is going big time. I mean, it is crazy what is going on. As a matter of fact, let's look at a little more data about what Tether is doing with gold. There's that. Hold on here. Here we go. This chart, which came from Vince Lancy, I think it's VBL's Ghost. Yeah, take a look at this. Okay, Jeffrey notes Tether's massive gold buying. But if you look at the chart on the right, what that shows us is this is the third quarter. So this is July, August, September of last year. Tether, this is how much gold Tether bought. A massive amount, okay? That was more gold purchased than the country of India central bank, right? The Czech central bank, many of the world's central banks. So Tether not only now is the world's largest holder of gold outside of central banks, but they're buying gold at and they're investing into gold mines. They're doing all kinds of stuff. This is the bridge between precious metals, right, and crypto. And I've said many times, crypto investors and precious metal investors, they're like twin siblings. They're born from the same family. They just some people disagree about the physical versus non-physical nature of crypto. Well, XAUT and other tokenized gold and silver products bridge that gap. And it's not just going on with gold. It's also going on with silver. Look at this. This is interesting. The world's biggest silver bar ever. Oops, hold on here. Make sure I've got the right screen up. Why is that not? Uh-oh. I think I erased it. Well, nonetheless, I'll tell you verbally. The world's biggest silver bar was recently cast, and it was in the United Arab Emirates. It's massive. It's a Guinness Book of World Records, but they are tokenizing that silver bar also. It's happening everywhere. Big, massive silver. MKS Pamp, one of the world's biggest metals traders, they're restarting their big tokenized gold project. You've got tokenized silver already in some areas, but now this new product coming out of the United Arab. The point here is that it will bring more people into crypto. Stable coins themselves, USDT, all the changes going on there are going to bring more people from all around the world into crypto, right? The coins, the tokenized gold products, again, like Tether's XAE2, are going to bring more people into crypto, which will build the crypto ecosystem. It will increase the adoption rate of crypto. And it's very, very interesting. It's something I'm keeping a very close eye on because I am a gold and silver person and a crypto person. I think the future looks really bright. Thank you for joining me down here in the basement today. Let's go, Dusters. Keep up the good work. Okay, we're doing wonderful. The volume in our coin is really, truly incredible. But all happens because of you, because of the community. Remember, we are the people's coin. And most importantly, remember, be good to yourself today. Okay, you deserve it. It'll give you a platform from which you, yes, you can be good to others. Take care. I'll see you soon.